overtake us next game.
It won't.
Or the game after that. And we'll see.
Super chats, bro.
But it's fine, because we're 100% going to beat Burnley, aren't we, Marshall? Look! 1-1. We can't win a game.
88, fucking hell, man. You lot are just...
Super chats.
I'm coming, man. Oh.
And Scott's injured. It's just great. It's brilliant, man. This is Man United. Welcome to my pain. Welcome to my pain.
I've run out of words anyway. I actually have. Like, even like my post-match review, I don't even know what to say anymore. I actually don't.
Niggas calling
to be honest.
already, man. Stop calling me.
I don't know what to say. I'm fed up of trying to see this bit, then trying to see that bit, and trying to see that bit. Give up now. It is what it is. Like I don't have anything left really, to be honest. In the analysis of what I'm seeing, in the breakdown, in what to do, like it's all just a mess. And all I can do is just think, if I was the decision makers, because that's the only thing that matters now, what the decision makers think. And I'm telling you now, the decision makers will be looking at this whole thing, players included, manager included, looking at it all and going, let's just start again. You might not want to hear that, Marcel, that's fine. And you know, maybe you hear about people like Thomas Tuchel that are interested in this job and things like that, and other managers that are out there. I know people try and beat you with to scaremonger people is be careful what you wish for. Don't question the manager because you know you could end up with Gareth Southgate. That means you're saying you want him. No, of course not. Doesn't mean that. Of course it doesn't mean we want Graham Potter. Of course not. But one thing I do know is if you are the decision makers, if we just take it away from us so that we just don't keep arguing that, if you are Sir Jim Ratcliffe, if you are Sir Dave Brailsford, if you are Jean-Claude Blanc, and you are the people who have the fate of this manager and the rest of these players in your hands, you don't carry on. You don't. Any serious club would not.
The only reason why I would disagree with that is because of the style of play. Like I said to you before, so with Tuchel, are they going to now go happy to play with what they've got? Because that was the argument. So again, if you're just thinking Ineos, with what they have now, are they going to say, can we just do the counter-attacking style of football or the five at the back like Tuchel does, with what the minerals that they got? But if you want to play the Barcelona style of football, the beautiful style of football, dominating in the opposition's half, with quality footballers there, then maybe they stay with this and they try to take out players and bring better players in. And they stick with that and they suffer through this process like Arteta has, like other managers have. So it's up to them. But I can understand that because these quality of group of players, if you can't get them off the books, then maybe you go to someone that deals with it a bit more pragmatically first, like what Ole had to do. And then you struggle when you try to take the next step and try and play in the opposition's half. So we'll just be going back in that cycle again.
Owen said there were boos at Old Trafford for the double substitution as well. They were booing, taking off Rasmus and Kobe. And again now, you live and die by your decisions as a manager, we get told. You've taken off Kobe, Mainu and Rasmus.
And we concede.
And we concede. I know you can say we scored with him not on it, but it hasn't worked, has it? Didn't help us. So not only the way you set up the team from the start of the team you pick, even if it's the player's fault, whatever, that doesn't work. Then when you try to change it, that also doesn't work. You get judged by your decisions, man. When you're the manager, you can't just be rid of responsibility. It doesn't work like that. You're the biggest club in the world. And this type of form, this type of football has not been tolerated even with the other managers. Like, it hasn't. Like, people lose their jobs for this. And I'm not saying it's all Eric's fault. It's not. I would love Eric to turn this around. I've said on the podcast the other day, like, this would be one of the best turnarounds we've ever seen. But this is only going to end one way, man.
How do we get to that stage?
Strip it all down. Again, you have to, because you can't just keep going with it. Yeah, but the cycle's long. The cycle's long.
Well, no, but the correct cycle, in inverted commas, is they've stuck with the said manager while he's suffering at the beginning and he keeps working at it, and they replace and bring in, he makes mistakes, and then it works. We've seen that blueprint. Klopp, Pep. And
I really try to, but Pep and Klopp weren't this bad. We need to stop doing is talk about like grades.
Eighth with Arteta.
And he still hasn't won yet.
Pep's different, fourth, but he had Premier League proven winners. And what was Klopp's, double six or something?
Yeah, but bro, you could see. But when you talk about style, you could see that. You could see I can't see it. I still can't see it.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
I still can't see it. Honestly.
Fair enough.
When you genuinely say that and you say, look, I don't see it.
Fair enough.
I see like we've got some decent players and we're playing a poor team, so of course we're going to have moments. Of course we're going to get shots on target. Of course we're going to have a good passage of play here and there because, like we do go back to, we've got some good footballers. Hence why we're not worse than Burnley. So if we can categorically say in this room and everyone watching at home that we have better players on that pitch than Burnley do, we can all agree with that, can't we?
Yes.
Can we agree with that?
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
So if we know that it's even though players make silly decisions, can we agree that the level of opposition we're playing against, man for man, we are better than? Yeah. Do we agree with that?
Yes. So, but
do we just agree with that?
Yes.
Man for man, player for player, name for name, footballer for footballer, as you say.
Yeah.
Do we have 11 better players than Burnley Football Club?
Yeah, but what they're tasked with is two different things, and that's why there's an issue.
Well, there you go. And this is what I'm saying, what they're tasked with. And we're also seeing the inferior players who are tasked with what? Just hanging on, supposedly?
No.
They're tasked with just trying to stay in the league? You know, they're tasked with different things?
No, in the 90 minutes of football, they're tasked with attacking our weak build-up. In the 90
so
minutes
what
of
we
football, please, in the 90 minutes of football,
we need to do super chats as well.
In the 90 minutes of football, the rubbish teams are
why
tasked
did he
with
do
counter-attack.
that? Why did he do that?
Yeah.
Why did he do that? Why? Why,
assault.
Casemiro? Fuck off, man.
Yeah, but even Onana deciding to come though.
Things late.
The guy hasn't even won the header. Wan-Bissaka's
that's
won
what I'm
it.
saying.
So Onana, why are you running out there doing like the lunatic shit? The same shit you did on the This is just justice. He did that on the first day of the season,
the ball's been cleared, so
he hasn't learned.
That's what I'm trying to say. What?
He hasn't learned.
The ball's cleared.
Yeah.
You can't just run round smashing into people if the ball's been cleared.
But that's the same thing with our two pens.
Who would you? Bro, he's run and forearm smashed the geezer.
I'm with you. I'm just asking. This is just for me to understand. Yeah. So now the ball has been cleared, so he was never getting to it.
Yeah,
but I know there's a foul in the box.
Yeah,
but still,
you can't just forearm
But you can't just hit people in the box.
Of course you can't. The one against Wolves on the first day of the season should have been the same outcome. And Onana has had the same rush of blood.
Yeah.
So yes, it's a catalogue of errors. Casemiro should never header it there. And once you see that he's headed it there, you have to trust the guy that he's not going to score from a header from there.
Yeah.
Let me just fucking stay here.
Yeah.
Don't run out like a lunatic and fucking forearm smash the guy in his head.
Yes.
It's Onana's fault.
Yes.
Because there were still chances to not concede the penalty from the mistake that Casemiro made.
I blame Casemiro wholeheartedly for that, you know.
You guys aren't seeing the big.
I know, I hear what you're saying, but I blame Casemiro wholeheartedly.
No, he leads
it's a lead up to it.
But you still have to make a decision. As a keeper, he ain't going to lob me. If I just stay here, is he going to lob me from here?
But Flex, that's if you trust your defence because we've not made the mistakes this
How
season.
is he going to lob?
He ain't going to lob him from there, bro. If you just stay still, the guy can't score, bro.
That's if you trust your defence.
No, trust yourself.
No, I'm saying the keeper has to. How many situations have we done, mistakes that we made, where we've let ourselves down at the end of games? The keeper doesn't trust the back four. The keeper don't trust himself. There's no trust in the back four. There has to be. I'm not saying that's an excuse. I'm not saying that's about trusting the back four. But I'm saying he shouldn't come. He shouldn't. He definitely shouldn't come. But before even that happens, big world-class Casemiro. I forget about structure, guys. How does he do that? How does he do that? I need to understand. The point of the game is, and we keep doing that at the end of the game, and I don't understand how we're having these big errors. And then after when we're getting forward, we're just like, oh, it's fine, it's okay. It's because my issue is when the players make a mistake getting forward, we don't say, it's just shit play. We just say, it's the structure. So we're doing this. You're telling me, I'm telling you right now, there's a problem with the play style and there's a problem with the structure. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. But the problem is, I'm watching guys on the attack. Bruno in front with yards in front of him, and he makes
That's what you're supposed to do to Sheffield United.
They've won 5-1.
I've seen it.
What did we do?
I've seen it. It's a disgrace. Right. It's a disgrace. But even good decision making. When you look at goals, football is about mistakes and good decision making. We make all the mistakes and we don't make good decisions. Is that true or not true? Today that's what we watched. It's fucking joke.
I've seen Eddie Howe go to Newcastle and getting Newcastle players who arguably are, if not the same, then less than the quality of our players.
Our players can't get into our players.
Now they're better.
Our players
That's incorrect. That's incorrect.
That's incorrect. But why?
That's incorrect.
That's incorrect.
Why are they better than us?
No.
They're better players. The coaching has gotten better.
They had the same amount of injuries we had.
Agreed, but their players are way better than us.
Yeah, their players are better.
Agreed, but I'll take better than players.
And then just way better players.
what you guys aren't seeing, right, and you're not seeing the bigger
Why do you
picture.
keep saying that?
is
I'm saying, wait, you keep telling me I'm seeing something. You're saying something that's not true.
No, but
I'm telling you I can see it.
Yeah, but you're getting very. I'm not
then.
even angry with Onana. I'm not angry with Casemiro at all.
But no, the statement that you're saying is wrong. You're saying I'm not seeing something. I'm saying, bro.
But why are you so angry with them? Because it's not them.
What do you mean? Why am I so angry? It's the same reason why you're mad that we finished against Burnley.
I'm not angry. I'm not
bottom of the league.
Like, I should be so furious with Casemiro making that mistake because we would have played great. I'm not angry with Casemiro. I'm not angry with Onana. I'm angry at the management of my club because time after time, game after game, we drop points in the last 10 minutes of games consistently, and it's the manager's job, literally in his description, to manage the team, find out why that's happening and fix it, stop it from happening. If it's the mentality of players, you need to have a way of managing the players' mentality. It's your job.
So I need to help. I need to help 5-time winner Casemiro to know to head the ball out nicely.
It's your job.
In the 86 minutes.
It's your job. It's
cool,
your
wicked.
job. It's your job.
Like, I get it. Now
because
I understand it.
That's like saying,
but that's a mad thing.
Game after game after game, when we concede cutbacks, game after game, you're not saying it's on the manager now. It's your job to stop that.
I'm saying it's on the manager. I'm saying, bro, this is the thing.
You watch film.
That's the problem is you're telling me I'm doing something that I'm definitely doing. I say when it's on the manager.
So stop getting angry at the players because
but then the players are part of it as well.
Burnley should not.
I can't say that's on the players.
Burnley should not be pressuring us at home in the last 10 minutes of a game.
So Micah,
should not.
Micah, I can't say that's on both.
Huh?
I can't say that's on both.
It is on both. It's on both.
So what's wrong with you then? I don't understand the point you're making. You're telling me that I should stop saying it's on the players. But I'm saying, bro, it is on the players and the manager.
The whole team issue is on the manager and the players. The whole team issue. The goal is on Casemiro and Onana. Okay, that's what the goal is. That's the problem, right? But consistently, game after game, we're allowing these teams to pressure us in the last 10 minutes. If we have just gone up, or even if we've been winning the game in the last 10 minutes, we throw it away. And it's a mentality thing. And it's your job as a manager, psychologically, to get to this place and figure out why and stop it from happening.
What about Coventry?
What about Coventry? We lost. They came back. Yeah. Exactly. So if it's consistently happening, something needs to change. It's insanity. Literally the description. Doing the same thing and thinking, I'm hoping something's going to change.
So
it's not going to change.
Need to change.
Everything needs to change. Everything needs to be ripped up and started again. It's not just the manager. It's not just the players.
We'll be back here again. I'll see you in the future.
But the thing is, I actually don't want Ten Hag out. To be fair, it makes no sense to get him out.
You just said the manager. You just said the management issue.
No,
anyway, I'll see you in the future.
It is a management issue.
I'll see you in the future.
It is a management issue. It needs to get better. But it makes no sense to just because there's no one else to get.
I'll see you in the future because we said this about Ole, but I'll see you in the future.
Alright, man. Whatever, man.
Let me read what you call it.